actually
Yes.
recording? Is this
Yes.
is this on?
It's on. Hey everybody, it's Monday. Welcome to Monday. You made it.
What's up? It's just another manic Monday, as a song that you may not have heard of always says. So, welcome to the Dreamcast. I'm your host Mitchell, and so
Your girl Damaris.
we're gonna start off. Yeah, I'm gonna start off every day with a little game, and so the first one is Two Truths and a Lie. Always a wonderful game. So, Damaris, see if you can decipher this one.
Oh gosh.
Two truths and a lie. Okay. In the time of these Bible stories, purple dye was made out of snails. The average person has 3 to 5 dreams per night. Or, back in the time of Joseph, the order of inheritance changed after there were more than 10 children.
What? Okay. Those are good ones. Those can definitely be like all truths though. Okay, so you said that purple dye was made out of snails. After 10 children, the order of inheritance is changed. And what was the second one?
The second one was that the average person has 3 to 5 dreams per night.
Okay, I think the lie is that the order of inheritance changes once you have 10 children.
That's the thing. Yes. So you can have up to 7 dreams per night. A lot of dreams that you have are going to be in REM sleep, which is rapid eye movement, and deep sleep, and that kind of thing. And the average person, like today, has about 3 to 5 per night. You can have up to 7. You just usually don't remember them. Most of the time you remember dreams when you wake up during them, which is why a lot of people remember scary dreams or nightmares more than they remember good dreams, is because they'll jolt you and you'll wake up and that'll make you remember the dream.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and purple dye is in fact, or was in fact, made out of snails, which is why it was so sought after, because like snails aren't that big. And so to make a lot of dye to actually make something, you had to have a lot of snails, and not every area had a bunch of snails just lying around waiting to be dye. And so that was the thing. And so, yeah, that was exciting. So, yeah, do you want to explain where we get these questions that we're going to be asking every day from?
Yeah, so we've actually got these questions by, some younger campers and also some staff members who you may or may not have seen around camp, like the Morrises, and then we also got some from like Sawyer Pollock and everything. So it's really cool to ask them to help us out with these questions. So I think we're just going to jump right in and ask away, and we can discuss them. It'll be really interesting for you guys to comment your answers and everything and have a huge discussion, appropriate discussion. So, yeah.
Yes. So, so we're going to ask each other and answer them. And then if you guys want to answer these questions in the comments below, go for it. We love interaction and all that kind of stuff. So my question for you, Damaris, is in this Bible story, Joseph's brothers were a little salty. And I was wondering if you have ever been jealous like them and let it affect you. Maybe not to the point of throwing someone in a hole, but like that you let jealousy of someone affect you.
Yeah, of course. I actually still think about this. Younger, about elementary school, so 3rd or 4th grade. My best friend at the time, she had these Bratz lips that were is actually a phone. Love the Bratz. Now we both really wanted this telephone that was shaped as lips, but she got it before I did, and I was so jealous of her. every time I went to her house, I was like, I can't believe you have this. Like, let me use it, knowing we don't have anyone to call or talk to. Like, why was I jealous about it? Because I know that I was going to get it anytime soon. And I remember like thinking about, well, maybe she wouldn't think it was missing, or, you know, maybe I could like just take it or something like that. But I heard that still small voice in my head. It was definitely God saying, don't you dare do that. So I didn't do that. Definitely have some repercussions in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For
sure. Well, thank you for sharing.
Oh, thank you for asking me. But I think I have a question for you too, because we all know the Host brothers. Am I right? Was it
always?
Yeah. So my question is, have you guys ever had like a sibling rivalry over who's the favorite child?
Obviously not. We were the idol brothers, always cleaning up after. No, we of course. If you have siblings, you know, especially like brothers, definitely. Like at one point, we all played soccer. And so when there were things like that, like soccer and baseball, and when we were all doing the same kind of thing, there was always jealousy and like a rivalry going on with that kind of stuff, because it was a metric that we could all be kind of graded on. But weirdly enough, it's like just goes without saying, I am the favorite. Obviously, I'm the youngest. But actually, who's the favorite is, we had a foreign exchange student my junior year of high school named Philippe Weissenborn. And he was from Hamburg, Germany. And me and my brothers always joke that Philippe is actually the favorite child. So that like solved the discussion without having any of us win or lose. And we're all just like, yeah, it's definitely my mom's favorite is definitely Philippe.
Wow.
But yeah, no, it's, I mean, yeah, we got mad at each other, and but then also they're my best friends now. Like they really are, and I talk to them all the time. And so that it's you go through hard times to have good stuff. So, but yeah. So if anybody out there has say what?
I was gonna say, all you parents out there, if your kids are questioning who's the favorite, just get a foreign exchange student. That's all you gotta do.
Just get a foreign exchange student. That's all you have to do, or a dog, or something.
Some kind of something else.
Just something outside of the bubble.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anybody has answers to either of those questions, hit them in the comments below. We'd love to interact and see them.
Yeah. So I think we had to wrap it up today.
Yeah, it was real fun. We will see everybody tomorrow. This has been the Dreamcast. I've been your host, Mitchell.
And I've been your host, Damaris.
Welcome to the Dreamcast. Oh, I was expecting you to yell. Day 1.
That's right.
All right.
We are talking about Joseph, as you guys know, the dreamer, thus the Dreamcast. We're going to start off, but we're going to read the story, and we're going to talk about it just for a minute. I know you guys are probably sick of watching videos and Zoom and all these things, but I hope you'll bear with us. And you know what? Crack open your Bible and follow along with us, because I could have not the Bible, and you want to always be sure that you're reading from God's Word, right?
That's right.
That's right. All right.
All right, you want to start us off?
Yes. We are in chapter 37 of Genesis, starting in verse 1. Jacob lived in the land of his father's sojournings, in the land of Canaan. These are the generations of Jacob. Joseph, being 17 years old, was pasturing the flock with his brothers. He was a boy with the sons of Bilhah and Zilpah, his father's wives. And Joseph brought a bad report of them to their father. Now Israel loved Joseph more than any of his other sons, because he was the son of his old age. And he made him a robe of many colors, classic. But when his brothers saw that their father loved him more than all of his brothers, they hated him and could not speak peacefully to him.
Now Joseph had a dream, and when he told it to his brothers, they hated him even more. He said to them, Hear this dream that I have dreamed. Behold, we were binding sheaves in the field, and behold, my sheaf arose and stood upright. And behold, your sheaves gathered around it and bowed down to my sheaf. His brothers said to him, Are you indeed to reign over us? Or are you indeed to rule over us? So they hated him even more for his dreams and for his words.
Then he dreamed another dream and told it to his brothers and said, Behold, I have dreamed another dream. Behold, the sun, the moon, and the 11 stars were bowing down to me. But when he told it to his father and to his brothers, his father rebuked him and said to him, What is this dream that you have dreamed? Shall I and your mother and your brothers indeed come to bow ourselves to the ground before you? And his brothers were jealous of him, but his father kept the saying in mind. Ooh, getting
good stuff.
Dicey. That's right.
See.
Kelsey, have you ever had
Take it away.
Have you ever had a dream?
A dream. I actually have so when I was younger, I actually kept a dream journal.
Oh.
I did. So I used to have really crazy dreams, and so I'd like wake up in the morning, and have you ever noticed that if you don't think about your dreams, like right when you wake up, they'll just kind of go away?
Right.
So I used to wake up and I would like write them down, and I kept a dream journal, and I had some weird dreams.
Huh. So maybe when Joseph...
I never knew what they meant, like I couldn't interpret them, but...
They weren't about your friends and brothers bowing down.
So, you know what, something else I learned is that you can't make up people in your head. So everyone that's in your dream has to be someone that you've seen in your life. Like your brain can't create faces.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true, but someone told me that.
Oh, wow, that is interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe Joseph, when he woke up, he wrote down on some papyrus what is this dream that he had, right?
Exactly.
So,
brothers bow down.
Right, that's right. So we know that Joseph was the son of Jacob and Rachel, which was the one that he really loved, and she was barren for a long time.
Yeah.
And he had all these kids with Leah, and she was really jealous, and finally had Joseph. So we know that Jacob loved Rachel more than he did Leah.
Right. His son of his old age.
Right, the son of the old age.
Yeah.
So that's why he liked Joseph the most. So he has these dreams, and he's like, yo, bros, I had this dream last night, and you all are like, bowing down to me, and I'm like the goat, and you guys, and they're like, okay, that's not cool at all. Obviously, we hate you. So, and then he has it again, but this time his dad is in it too, and he's like, what the deuce? Why are you guys all bowing down to me? I don't like how that's going. So, where things are getting kind of dicey here, kind of picking up, but it says that he kept the thing in mind. And what was the thing? What was that article of clothing that he gave him? That made him so special?
A special rainbow, multicolored, technicolor dream coat of wonders.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Oh, yeah.
I bet it had glitter on it.
Oh yeah, looks just like my pajamas. But tell you, that's going to come into play too, because the brothers, they don't like already how special that Joseph is in this story. So anyway, that's our first story. Yeah. Is there anything else we need to say?
I don't know. I think that's it.
All right. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. You guys are going to get a cool preview. I'm going to read. So remember how we said we were going to have some doggone fun? So you guys are in for a treat. We're going to get a preview for our next story after this. So stay tuned, and we hope you enjoy it. Okay. Come here.
Hey, Kelsey, what are you wearing there?
I just thought I'd wear a cool multicolored coat like Joseph had for today.
Oh, yeah. I feel kind of naked right now. But anyway, hold on a second. Okay.
I'm exhausted. So we're going to just see you guys tomorrow. We're going to chat some more about this. Dan's leaving.
Yeah,
Oh.
Listen, you got that coat on, and your brothers are getting really angry at you, and we're going to find out what happens tomorrow.
All right.
I'm going to bring you a snack. Bye.
In the next episode of the Dreamcast for Teens, we'll see what happened when Joseph's dreams get broken. How far will Joseph's brothers go to get rid of their pesky little brother and his head full of dreams? Watch tomorrow's episode on YouTube channel Camp Dixie NC. Links will be provided on social media and via the Dreamcast page at campdixie.com.